Happy Monday, crew. Today's goal is lesson 7. So I'm going to go through a few questions with you here. Starting with number 1, we have the shape of the state of New Hampshire, roughly modeled by a right triangle. Okay. It tells us that the population density is 147.8 people per 1 square mile. When I see square miles or square units, that's indicating area. We want to know what the population of all of this region is. That means we need to find the area of this triangle. So the very first step, area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Write that down. I notice that I'm missing a dimension in order to find the area. I have an angle, I have this side, but I don't have this height, this altitude, this distance. So I'm going to label that a variable, and right triangle trig to the rescue will help me find that distance. So from this angle, the angle given, I label this side the opposite side and this side the adjacent side. So which one, SOHCAHTOA, uses O and A? Thinking about it? SOHCAHTOA. Tangent, right? So tangent of this angle. So let's find by using tangent of my angle, 75 degrees, is equal to the opposite side, which we're looking for, which I'll use H for height, not hypotenuse. Number 71. When we're looking for a side, remember we cross multiply. So this is going to be 71 times tan 75 will give us the height of our triangle. Okay, so let's go over here, type it in. 71 times tan 75. And we get 264.9756. We're not going to round quite yet, right? Let's go about 4 decimal places. So now let's go back to step 1 and find our area. Area is equal to 1/2 the base, 71, times the height, which we just found. Let's type that right into our calculator using this exact number, okay? So we'll hit 1/2 base times height. So I'm going to go up here, hit enter, multiply that by the base, and then hit enter, and then divide that by 2. That's the same thing as multiplying by 1/2, right? So we have 9,406. 9,406.634 miles squared. All right, so now let's go ahead and answer the question. It says, what is the total population? If we have 147.8 people for 1 square mile, and we have 9,406 square miles, what do you think we'll do to find the total? We're going to multiply, right? We're going to multiply 147.8 by the total square miles. Let's go back up here. Times 147.8. Hit enter. And there's our population. Okay, now we're talking people, so we're not going to round up that 0.5. Okay, we're going to just say 1,390,300. Alrighty, let's go on to the back problem here. Okay. You can pause, take a breath, It's a nice thing about videos. Here we have another double right triangle problem. Hopefully you read this ahead of time. Okay. So we're looking for the speed, right? It says the average rate at which the canoe is traveling towards the lighthouse. In order to figure that out, we need the distance from here to here. Okay. In order to do that, I do notice I have two right triangles in this picture. I see one here, and I see the big one here. Yeah? So if I find this distance using right triangle trig, we can label that x. And I can find this distance all the way here for this right triangle using right triangle trig. You would subtract these two values to find this distance. Once I'm able to find that distance, then I can find the average speed at which the canoe is traveling.